Go.
So tell us about your school years.
I was just transferred from one school to the next one all the time. Even in the first grade, I would skip 2 years, from the next one. Then when I went to high school, I would skip another 2 years.
Yeah.
Then I come down here. Then I went to Savannah State, well, it was Georgia State then, 1 year. So that was my education.
What did you do after school?
There wasn't nothing all the people could do then. The time was so. And then it was during that time beginning to get integration, and black people caught a hard time. Couldn't hardly get no jobs, And you just had to get anything. And I started to learn how to sew in school. So I didn't put out the sewing.
Are you still sewing now?
I sew sometime on my finger. Can't hardly see now to sew.
You said once that you used to play for concerts, for conventions. Tell us
You
about
used to
that.
do what?
You used to do stuff at conventions.
Used to speak.
Mm-hmm.
The last one I did was be who you are and try not to be who you am not.
You used to play the piano?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
By air. My dad done bought me one. We brought it down here.
Mm. But you
We
stopped
had,
playing.
we had it on Gwinnett Street.
Okay. So when you were in college, what made you stop?
They had no money to send me.
Mm-hmm.
You had to pay them, to go. But they had no money.
Okay.
You said things were hard back then.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about when things were so hard for black people?
You know what? It was a long time, I think, for the people in my class really caught on, because we were just going on about our business and doing what we could do and wasn't paying no attention what the man was doing. We never talked about race. We didn't talk about that too much. We just took everything like for granted, put it that way.
Do you think too many people today take life for granted?
I don't think so. I think people is up on it now pretty good.
So you happy with the changes that have come?
Mm-hmm.
What about your children? How do you feel about them?
I always love my children. Some of them was, but I had 6. Well, Donnie liked to drink himself to death. I think everybody know that. After he come out the service.
Vietnam changed him.
Mm-hmm. But he was a good person.
Mm-hmm.
He'd give you his laugh.
Yeah. Yes, it did.
And we know more about the Bible than I did. In life.
Mm-hmm.
And Jackie, just stand by you.
Mm-hmm.
She always had an answer for something, a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
And then come Pee Wee.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know Pee Wee.
Yeah.
And Mona. Mona was the quiet one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm the only one that answer for everybody.
Yeah.
They came
And
back.
she like she wanted to help everybody.
How about them last two?
That and then I say turned out to be a genius.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
he know how to do everything. Even from coming up a little boy. I remember we had we had a big old wide, called it a graphophone on the floor. And Jerry used to take them. We had the records was this big. And they used to play them songs, party songs, all kind of songs on them. Long and then Eartha Kitt and all of that bunch. Gone now. And them brothers, ooh, they used to sing. And Jerry used to take the record and draw it on a paper, then send them on. One time he got a little prize for doing, you remember that, Jeff? We got a little prize for doing that. If he'd have kept on by now, I don't know what he'd have been. And he could draw anything.
Mm-hmm.
And that one right
Last
there.
one.
The baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't stand by you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just make you smile to think about her.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So,
I might be thinking both of us sick, and each one trying to help one another.
mm-hmm.
And it seems like she know everything I want to do because I don't say nothing. And she like me, you want to go so and so. I'm Claire Blueside.
That she can read your mind.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing.
You know, sometimes I want to, you need to get out the house. And I don't say nothing. You want to go to the store. Not that, Mom, we go to the store early in the morning. I said, thank God.
Do you think overall it's been a good life for you?
Hmm?
Do you think overall it's been a good life for you? Do you think you've had a pretty good life?
Yeah. I'm still here.
Still here.
And I done heard it enough.
Enough people told you that?
Would you change anything?
A little bit. But I changed to feel better.
Things that would help you stay a little bit healthier.
Yeah.
So you could be with us till 120 instead of 100.
Mm-hmm.
What's one thing you wanted to do that you didn't get to do?
When?
Anytime.
Even right now,
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could get around a little better, walk a little better.
So basically, it's been a good life.
Yeah. Feel better during the night. I be sliding off the bed all night. Last night, I don't know what that is. I don't care where I lay. And you see, when I get in the bed, I have to lay right there. And my foot's and I'll be sliding right off the bed. I have to pull them, try to pull them back. Find a place to put them.
Like they want to go for a walk.
Yeah. All night.
And what's the name of your church?
St. Paul.
How long have you been there?
Ever since we came to Savannah.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
You were just a little girl, didn't even have no children.
No. We come out here on a pugwood truck.
What kind of truck?
A pugwood, a truck that you hold. Used to haul wood on candy to the factory.
Oh, okay.
Some great old big pin-looking trucks. That's what we came to Savannah in.
I always thought it was a horse and carriage.
Hmm?
So it wasn't a horse. You didn't come down on a horse and buggy.
No. But some people had horse and buggy here.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot right out there that had plenty of horse and buggy.
Because there were no big grocery stores, were there?
No.
How did you get your food?
It was something called a commissary. But they had a little room about big as this one. And they had they had it full up with what they could get. And long and then Mom and them used to go and get stuff and they put it on the book. Then when they got a little money, they go back and pay for it. A lot of times they tell us they couldn't get no more food because they had no money to pay for the one we done,
Already got.
you know, done ate. They call it a commissary. Just had a few things in it because it wasn't not like it is, you know, stuff like it is now.
So what did y'all used to do for entertainment?
We ain't had no entertainment. We always could learn how to dance. And they go from house to house and have them parties.
Did you have fun at the parties?
Just like y'all have now.
Okay. So you liked to dance when you were younger?
They used to have school parties. Parties at the school. They used to have meetings at the school, and every parent would always, like they have meetings now. But the parents, I don't think, be particular about going to no meeting no more. And then we went to church,
All of you?
all of them. Like little biddies walking down the road. Carry our clothes and put them under the bushes. Get near the church, get dressed in the bushes. And we go to church and we come out. Then we come back by the bushes. Because the roads wasn't up but dirt, clay. Wasn't no paved, no, you know, nothing like that.
Did you know your grandmother and granddaddy?
I knew my grandmother on my daddy's side.
What was her name?
And Charity.
Okay.
But I don't remember my granddaddy. I only knew he was a gambler up in that country. Some of the church member goes up there now in Guyton, Georgia. That's why Hannah thinks she kin to us.
Okay. And she said that yesterday.
That's her great uncle or something.
Okay. Well, tell us something about your mama and daddy.
My mom and daddy couldn't read a tap. Not one word. But the children got so they could read a little bit. They'd have nights teaching them. But they come up on something they call mother wit. Like what you got in you.
Good common sense.
Yeah. Common sense.
So even though they weren't educated as we consider
No.
education, they were very smart.
But they loved it all. When we used to work in the field, they'd buy a whole box of cotton stocking and cut the fingers out and put them on us and pin them up to him, because they didn't want the sun to get on you.
Mm.
You kill all them hogs. We used to have a place where you make corn syrup.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was big as this room.
Mm-hmm.
We called it a bat, but it was an iron pot.
Mm.
And you put that juice with a can in it
Mm-hmm.
and put a fire under it. And you had something like a shovel, but it called a ladder. It was wood. And all day you stand up by that can thing and go through turning it brown.
Mm.
Then by the time they know when it made them syrups. And they used to go from house to jar up food.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm.
they always had gardens and things. And one other thing used to go from house to make quilts.
Mm-hmm.
They had something go up in the house. Some kind of, it was all made with wood.
Mm-hmm.
And they could let it up in the house. And then all the ladies go there and get chairs. They'd bring it down about like this. And they'd get chairs and sit around that table. And half of the night they're making quilts.
So everyone worked together
Mm-hmm.
to make everyone else
Mm-hmm.
safe and secure.
Mm-hmm.
Do you miss those days when people were so close to each other?
Mm-hmm.
You think about the way the family is kind of drifting, everybody's moving and going to different places.
Yeah. I miss them all. You miss all of them now. I can be in the store and look like I see really men. I be running behind them.
What's it like being the last one left?
Hmm?
So how's it feel being the last one left?
A lot of times it's kind of lonely.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes I just like to get out and
Do something.
go somewhere. One thing I like to do, and I miss if I can't do it, go to church.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're glad you're still with us.
Hmm?
We are happy you're with us.
Mm-hmm. We had a new preacher Sunday. He had a little Bible, I think, but he had the first piece of paper. They didn't write nothing on the bulletin as what he was going to preach about. He said he don't write nothing out. See, I say that's where the old-time preachers used to be.
Mm-hmm.
They preach from their hearts.
Yeah. And his thing was answer the phone.
Could be Jesus calling.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for the phone. Mm-hmm.
You told me once that you used to pick cotton.
Mm-hmm. I could pick 200 pounds of cotton a day.
You're so tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Yeah,
think it was a bad thing back then?
No, we enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
But Mama and them used to bring all the food in the field, and we stop under the tree and eat and go back to work. Even though we had the white man over you on the horses riding up and down the field and whipping, get that whip. Whip that, you hear that thing sounding. One way he used to do it.
Mm-hmm. The sound of the whip snapping.
Snapping. Mm-hmm.
Did you get frightened when you heard that?
We didn't hardly pay more attention.
It was just part of everything around you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We thought we were doing so good until he was doing what he was doing, and we were doing, like I said, we didn't talk about things like race. Mm-mm.
You had fun in the cotton field sometimes with your daddy, right?
They had what?
Fun in the cotton with your dad?
He used to carry me to the gym in the wagon. He used to throw the cotton back and put me in the cotton and cover me up. Then come back from the gym and come by the store and buy me perfume and all kind of stuff.
You were his favorite?
I was so little. I've always been all of them favorite. They didn't want me to do nothing, darling. Mom and them used to put me under the table so I could lick the pain.
Good times. So family has always been important to you.
That's why I'd be glad to see them. Like when y'all be together, I just be sitting back looking at all the grandchildren, you know, to have together.
Now you have grand,
Great
grand,
great
and great-great-grand. Did you think you'd ever see that day?
No.
I guess it's kind of special, though.
So that's it.
Good question, though.
But you know what made me think about a lot? By going to them doctors.
They're a pain. They ask the same questions all the time.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
And then it's your age. So many people going, just trying to look like they're telling me, you just lucky to be here. I'm telling you. A lot of nights I can't hardly sleep by wondering if this gonna be the night.
Not too soon, though. Not tonight, not tomorrow. No time soon.
But it's still, you know.
Just one day at a time. Well, the doctors don't understand. Some things they say is luck, we know is a blessing.
And some of them want to look like they want to kiss you.
Strange men.
Just hugging you up. Ain't it soothing?
You got to tell them you ain't their girlfriend. Let them know, I'm too old for you.
But most of them are nice, real, you know, treat you real nice. And they be asking questions just like Gerald be asking.
Okay, then. Thank you.
You got something else you want to say?
Now I'm gonna just say I thank all of y'all for how y'all put up with me. Every time you come in, I'm just finding all these clothes and things. But I be cold.
Well, that's all right. That is all right. We just come to see you. We don't care if you're cold. We'll get you a blanket and a hat and some shoes if you need it. Very few people are blessed to have someone like you in their life. So we want to make sure you know that we appreciate you.
And I appreciate y'all too.
Okay.
I kind of hated the other day my little niece called, and I think Susan told I was asleep.
Yesterday, Lisa called.
Lisa's daughter.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could have seen her because I know I won't see her no more.
You might.
I might, but I doubt it. Lord knows when she'll come back. Is she in Atlanta?
No, she's here. She was in Atlanta, but she's here.
You got anything else you want to say?
No, I guess I'm have some food.
Okay. All right. Look into the camera and say hello and goodbye. See you later.
You have to see people can tell how you feel by looking in your eyes.
So you can
That's
take.
who I appreciate too.
So
Melvin. We the quartet, you know.
Oh no.
We sing. We read the Bible together. I tell him things and he tell me things. We discuss it.
That sounds like it's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Good times. To be able to share something, share the Bible with other people. We can all learn from that.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you.